Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Walla and tonight I'm going to be playing some Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now as usual I'll be recording this live stream and be uploading on my YouTube channel sometime after the stream is ended, so of course if you are watching this at a later time, do be sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy what you see. And hello Ramses, hello to anyone else lurking away, it's good to have you all here. Gotta say, I am super excited this evening, I just cannot wait to play this game. Got it all loaded up, it's all ready. Only thing I gotta do now is just adjust the volume level of the game. I forgot to do that earlier. I'm trying to avoid the game. So let me just quickly tab out before it goes anywhere. Turn it down before it drowns me out. Come on. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Down to 50%. Let me know if you can hear it okay.
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity.
And then he snuffed it.
When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession.
I'll turn it up in a minute then. I don't know.
Heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Okay, cool. Now I can alt tab. I'll turn it up to 60 then. I don't know how loud the actual gameplay is, so do let me know throughout the game. Reminds you of medieval art, I think that's kind of the idea. It's all... I mean, I don't know how true, like, the stories are in that, but it's all based on... Like, they've tried to be historically correct and things, from what I understand. I've read some comments. People were complaining about how arrows were one-shotting people, and it's like, well, where did he get shot? Well, he got shot in the chest. Okay, well, if he gets hit in the heart, he's instantly dead. Oh yeah, they moaned that the guy got shot in the chest and didn't cry out. So it's like, well, if he gets hit in the heart, he's instantly dead. If he gets hit in the lung, he'll have a punctured lung, and if he goes to cry out, well, his lungs will deflate and he'll go to cry out and there's just no oxygen to cry out. Okay, if he gets shot in the stomach, fine. There'll be, he'll bleed out within a few minutes, but he'll be in a lot of pain. So yeah, there'll be some noise, but it's like, yeah, it's, you know, it's not, you're not going to brush off an arrow to the chest. Yeah, someone's complaining about it. It's like, really? Oh, actually, there is one thing with the archery. There's no crosshair. You literally have to... Well, yeah, type of armor as well. You know, this is under the assumption it's naked. Well, I say naked. Guy, not in armor. But yeah, there's no crosshair. So when you actually pull the bow, whichever way you would do it, you've actually got to aim as if you were playing the game. Doing it in real life. Making sure everything's on low settings. Oh wait, I can go high. Ooh, very low. Because why not? I've got a potato graphics card. Let's put it to work. Apparently horse riding's pretty realistic. I don't know what LOD distance is. Change the distance to which fine textures are loaded. Oh, crank it all up, mate. Crank it all up. Add quote. Add quote. See, is this not too loud? Can you hear me okay over this music? Because I've just got to turn down the sound my end. Oh wow, everything just went very... I'm going to try... Eye tracker. Eye tracking support. Right, let's start a new game. We'll see what it's like in the actual game. That's why I turned it down a bit more than I had done a minute ago. We'll see what it's like. Because you got to think as well, like in combat, it all gets a bit ruckusy. So that's what I want to gauge it on. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which has flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV. But now with his son, the guy I can't pronounce, you guys can read it. It's going to go too quick for me to... I can read that quick, but when I'm reading out loud, I read slower. Because this game is set in sort of actual history, we're not the Dragonborn, we're not some genetically bred super soldier, we're not the chosen one, we are a blacksmith's son. Who just happens to own a dragon. Okay, it's not a dragon. No magic. There's alchemy. I'll turn it down. A bit. The graphics though. Beautiful. Yeah, like, for example, there's a drink. To save the game, there's two ways to save a game. In your bed, or with a drink called Savior Schnapps, which is an alcoholic beverage that saves the game. It won't be like healing potions per se, I believe. It'll be things like how in real life herbs and plants have got medicinal purposes.
Today's a scorcher.
That's what it'll be. I imagine. I'm guessing. I don't know. But it's like, for example, your wounds. If you don't put a bandage on, you'll bleed out. But a bandage won't heal you.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Yeah, so we're still in bed midday. So yeah, we're not the chosen one. We are a young adult who's hungover. It's midday, and we're asleep. Our parents' house.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Not to like... How old's my mum? She looks really young. I mean, we're obviously old enough to grow a beard. But how old is she? She looks like 20.
Fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Well... Oh! I'm going to hopefully alt-tab successfully. Right, I'll put it back down to 50%.
Nothing much.
Oh!
Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern.
Some wayfarer.
Well, I hope.
I'm gonna start again because I don't know what my I don't know what I just collect because I alt tabbed. I'm gonna start again. Hang on, because I ain't going with random options. Starting again. Don't worry, I'll skip all the cutscenes. Damn it, Ramses! You wanted me to change the volume level. I don't know what I clicked on because I alt tabbed. I will check the speech though. Settings. Sound settings.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum super substantiale da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimissimus debitoribus nostris, et ne inducas
How does that
nos in
sound?
tentationem,
You can hear all
sed
three.
libera nos a malo. Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum,
That
veniat
sounds-
regnum tuum,
That sounds right to me.
fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum super...
Alright, new game. Let's start that again then. I didn't know how to even get back to the options menu without closing the game. Warhorse. I'd like the developer. Right, there we go.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Right. Oh, it's the other way around. It was that way around a minute ago. By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry, all characteristics can be further developed without limitations. So, we were chatting in the tavern. Speech. I was dancing. Agility. I was with Bianca. Vitality. Oh, yeah. I was working in the forge. Strength. So, those are the key skills for the game, and then there's like a ton of sub-skills. So obviously strength depends on how hard we hit. Vitality is our health points. Agility is our stamina. Eager. And then speech is kind of speaks for itself. A Bark Road-like character. I don't know anything about the game, so I wouldn't know how we can play this. I don't know what different ways we can play it. Like I don't know. Well, I know there's bow and arrow, but I don't know like if we can go like completely bow and arrow marksman route, or if we're sword, or I guess you can. I don't know if there's assassinations and murders. I know there's thieving. Hey Ragnar. Saw the stream a bit. It looks super cool. I've been trying to stay away from it all day, so we're just literally starting now. Graphics look amazing. And do you know what else as well? When you're wearing armor, you know when you put a helmet on that's got a visor and stuff, and then it doesn't act in games and that it doesn't affect your vision or anything. Well, in this, when you put your helmet on, if it affects your peripheral vision, it affects your peripheral vision. And yeah, so so you reckon Bard Road? So you're saying speech and agility? Is that what you're saying, Ramses? Or just going for the speech, focusing on speech, trying not to fight? I don't know how much fighting there is in the game. Alright, so we'll go with speech.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
So I can then do, what would I be interested in? Sword fighting, which is speech. Matthias was teaching me archery, so agility. And I was with Bianca, vitality, and what does it matter? Strength. You wear a helmet and you got better eyesight? Well, that's cool. Archery, I kind of like the idea of doing archery.
No, it's just Matthias was teaching me archery.
Archery? Do you want to become a poacher? Have you any idea of the punishment for that? And where did you get a bow, anyway?
Oh, come on. I've no interest in poaching. It's just a bit of fun.
Christ, give me strength. Just don't do anything stupid. For the love of God. Promise.
I promise.
Also, we're not speaking English either. Hi, Mum. Thanks for waking me up. I'm hungry. I feel at the moment I should probably ask if Dad's angry.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
I'm not sure whether it's medieval Germanish or Hungarian or Czech. It might be Czech. I want to say Czech for some reason. Alright, what about you, Mum? Do you need help?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
In it? Are you some sort of chav?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
A tavern or the tavern?
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the fort on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Yep, mother and son. She looks like young enough to be his sister.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Right. I'm using the mouse. Let's move that out the way. To move around, you can use WSD, left shift sprint, jump is space, walk is control. Caps? Why is caps locked? Where's the table? Wait. Hang on, if that's... Wait, where was my bed? I sleep on that? That's my bed. That can't be my bed. Or is that my bed? We have very tiny beds. We need more bed. Yeah, Mum, where's my breakfast? Lentil soup. I'll take me apples. Bread rolls. Anything else? Anything else, Ma? I'm not going to take them all. But the inside
I'll
the
have
room
to get something
advantage.
to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Am I? Am I hungry? I'm actually hungry. Wow, there's actual food in this. I've got to eat in this game. Okay, fine. How do I eat? Health, quantity, condition, weight, price. So where's my nourishment? I've got to eat in this game? Damn, man, my immersion is ruined. Ruined, I tell you. How do I eat? E. Apples don't fill you up much. Alright, I'll eat the roll. 60 nourishment. Cool. What happens if I eat the soup? 8 nourishment. Okay, so also from what I know as well, the armor system, you got 4 slots for legs, 6 for chest, 4 for head, 6 for hands. Trunk keys and door keys. Ooh. You saw that you were getting timed out for spoilers? I see, Ragnar. I see. Cheese! Cheese for everyone. Eat from pot. Ooh. Oh, I can drop into... You can make food. I know you can poison people. I'm going to take these apples as well because I never know when my next meal is going to be. Sorry, Mum. I was on the table. Open. What's in my chest? Nails for Teresa. Bandage. Marigold decoction. Okay, I'll take all. Who's Teresa? Why do I have her nails? What's in here? This is our fridge. I don't have a lockpick. I can't steal from my own parents. What is this? Mum, weren't you just in there? Oh. Fair enough. Right, Dad, where are you? We growing weed? Wait, is this our garden fence or is this the like the perimeter wall? Pa! Pa! I discovered a grindstone, Pa. Are you proud of me, Pa? Looking nice. Everything's looking beautiful. And while there's fast traveling, stuff can happen while you're fast traveling. Like you'll get hungry, time passes, you might get ambushed on the road, shit like that.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at that moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. So, for example, if you want to walk around a castle unhindered, wearing nice, clean armor of high quality will leave people alone. People will leave you alone. But if you're walking around the castle in dirty rags, then you'll get kind of pestered. It's the same with in night. Dark clothing will help make you less conspicuous. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you, and you will also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and the deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment, but also other things to take into account, such as blood stains on your clothes. Ah. If you had a bath, you were rich? Well, yeah, that's true. Why would you wear just a fishing net? What kind of things are you into? I don't even want to know that. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. You just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. See trading, haggling. Sometimes they don't even bathe at all. In special cases, you can try any of Henry's other skills, e.g. horsemanship. Why would you... Okay. It's not only the manner of persuasion that's important, but it's also the specific offer, because sometimes it's not enough just to choose according to your highest characteristics. You really have to read what Henry's going to say. But different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, you won't impress the nobility easy. easily. It's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned to a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterpart. You can see the values of the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible to you if it is someone you know well, or if you're skilled at reading people. Learn the perk empathy. Pathetic. So your money, the amount you have to pay, total speech skill level, total charisma level, total strength skill level. Okay, speech, yeah, I got it. Reputation. It's not just about stats though. The outcome is influenced by the factors, e.g. your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding. If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first, and then he'll be easier to persuade. Or if you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. So I don't know my father, apparently. Sorry, I wanted to have a look around, I guess, would be...
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Hal, my boy, when are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
I get the feeling my parents don't approve, and now I can't unsee Toad. Most of the quests can be completed in different ways. Eloquence will help you win friends. An inconspicuous person can totally avoid trouble. And if you'd rather not beat around the bush, violence can also be an solution. Yeah, like in Metal Gear Solid 5, there was different ways to do each mission. You can do it in the same way. Brought chat and camera up top. I kind of picked, based on what I saw from screenshots and other people's footage, the best position for it. Hal didn't get any bigger there, mate. Find all the information about the quests in the log. For clarity, they are also indicated on the map, as well as the compass on the top of the screen.
Now I see you, I hope it will go even better. Are you here to buy?
Indeed I am, or I'll have nothing to smelt the ore with, and the king won't get his silver.
Apparently I discovered the charcoal burner.
Which king do you mean, Master Tobias? The one sitting in some godforsaken dungeon, or the one...
Oh, this is
that
the
calls
charcoal
king
burner.
to the dungeon?
Rob!
These are strange times, strange and ill-omened. But since I serve our liege lord Sir Radzig, I think you know the answer.
True.
Right, so what am I doing? Let's go to my log by pushing J. Go to the sword fighting lesson, buy a bag of charcoal at the market, collect the debt from Kunesh, pick up the crossguard at the castle, buy the ale at the tavern. So I can go meet the... I'll wait for the sword fighting to be last, because I don't want to get in trouble. So I'll do my dad's errands first, because I kind of did sleep in. Kunesh. Who's Kunesh? Collect debt, so I've got to go to C. Alright. Any booze for baby? What baby? C is this way. Do I get the feeling you're Kunesh? You are. Wait, you owe me
I'll
money.
be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Let's try the speech option.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
Great! I get to learn combat. Slash strong, strike, slower strike with weapon hook. Oh, hook, strong. Slash strong, slower strike weapon. Hook is strong, slower hand strike to the head. Right click is stab. Faster, weaker weapon strike, jab. Direct hand blow to the face. F kicks opponent away. Tab, lock on, switch to next opponent. Left shift is unlock. Q raises and holds weapon in defense. Choose attack direction. Can't attack from a grayed out direction. Stamina. If an opponent's strike hits your armor or you block it, it will cost you stamina. When your stamina is completely depleted, you won't be able to defend yourself and will be wounded. Attacking will also deplete your stamina, especially when wielding a heavy weapon. Health. If you cover yourself badly and your armor is weak, strikes will wound you. Heavy wounds will lead to bleeding, and bleeding will lead to death. The more your health is depleted, the lower your maximum stamina. Opponent. This indicator shows roughly how much health your opponent has left. It's the purple bit then. The more wounded he is, the slower he'll attack and react. When the end is near, you may either try to flee or surrender. My wounds, I can notify where you're wounded and if you're bleeding. Okay. He doesn't need me in the nuts, man. What was kick? No, don't knee me in the nuts. I was trying to knee you in the nuts.
You'll pay for that.
Ah, I got you, mate.
Dopperdele.
And you. I don't know why everything's going blue.
Now.
Blocking. Why is he better at dodging than I am?
Take that!
They're a music band. They haven't been invented yet.
Down.
Oh, I got a concussion. Alright. Calm down, mate. I'm trying to learn.
That's gonna cost you your life.
Don't know how to fight. I'm a bard, apparently. Ah, I got you. Right, quick jab.
Herrgott.
Stop kicking me in the nuts, man. Look at his face, man.
What's the matter? Come on!
Just pay my dad's bills. Go to the bailiff. We're in the middle of a fight. He's getting tired. I can feel it. That's why everything goes blue. It's me getting tired.
Damn. God!
Yes. You gotta teach me how to dodge, man. Yeah, I won.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Can I see your health in the red bar on the lower edge of the screen? I know, I'm nearly dead. Level of health also determines the maximum level of stamina, so it's always good to heal yourself. Henry routine heals himself with the aid of food and sleep. For more acute cases, healing potions can be used. Dude, you live in a shithole. Wait, did I get paid? Collect the debt. That's what I'm trying to find out. Where is this debt? Gave me some keys, yo.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Trying to find. I got the keys to Kanesh's trunk from him. Maybe you'll have something in it worth selling, and I should take back the axe you got from Father Toots in front of his house. Where's his chest? But yeah, I'm gonna take the axe. I also have a headache, apparently, or concussion. Gosh. Alright, let me know if I'm being blind.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last.
Is he sleeping there? Ah, here we go. Ah. So I get the hammer and all that lot. And the nails. Alright, so what's next on the list? Buy a bag of charcoal at the market, so I gotta sell. Sell the stuff, I guess. Do I trade? Wait, why do I have a pig's head? What does that mean? C is crouch, not character. Player. I want to know my buffs. Overeating. Oh, nourishment. So what happens if you overeat? I guess I get fat. I didn't mean to overeat. You want to sneak in somewhere, make sure no one sees or hears you. Whether you're seen or not depends on the light, your posture, and your clothing. Whether they hear you depends on the surface you're moving on, your posture and your attire, especially footwear.
God be with you, Henry.
Oh, and God be with you too. Buy a bag of charcoal at the market. Pick up the cross sword. Hi, I need charcoal.
How are you?
I'm alright, how are you? So I got by 10, I think. Where's my gold? I pay 5 gold. I have no gold. I need 5 gold. 0.1 gold for an apple? Rip off. I tell you what, have my cheese. I'm selling you 2 cheeses. Although technically speaking, I should probably sell these, shouldn't I? Although he's only got 20 gold, so I feel like I should sell them to a blacksmith or something. Let's haggle.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye?
Yes. Haggling works both ways, whether you want to buy cheap or sell dear. You select the amount you want to pay or get, W and S, and confirm with E. The trader will then respond with your offer. If the offer is a refusal, he or she will make a counter offer and wait for your response. So my money's at the top. Original price, trader's last offer, your current offer. Your last offer not accepted by the trader. Seems reasonable. The slider can't be moved in one direction or the other. It means either you or the trader doesn't not have enough money. Dropping out the haggling with one offer after another will gradually try the trader's patience. Oh, dragging out. And eventually they'll drop the haggling completely. You can see how close you're getting to that point from the trader icon below the bar. The more gold there is in the background, the closer the trader is to dropping the haggling. Every unsuccessful bout of haggling lowers your reputation with the trader. Okay. I want to give you my gold. No, I'm just kidding. Let's try making an offer for 2 gold.
Are we agreed?
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So 6, so let's say 1, 2, 3. Let's say, oh. Let's agree on 1.6.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
There we go. I got 0.6. Thank you, kind sir. I didn't want to push it. I thought 1 bloody gold was reasonable. Well, 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 what do we have here? Right, so now I've got to pick up the cross guard at the castle, buy ale at the tavern. D. E, where's D? D's this way. Castle. Go to the castle then. Wait, do I live in the castle? I live next to the castle. Dude, I live next to the castle. No wonder I got that wall there. That was I thought was my garden. That must be quite an important blacksmith. Good day, sir. Janek.
God be with you.
And with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Don't say shit like that. I made 1 gold from selling my cheese. Wait, is this like Skyrim? Do I have to pick flowers? No? Okay. Right, so let's go get the ale from the lady I'm courting. I'm kind of missing out the sword fighting. Wait, I'm actually going to go to the... Is this a black... Wait, my dad's the blacksmith. What a stupid question. I'm going to go in here then. Good day. Ooh. Pretzels.
Greetings, Henry.
Greetings, trader. Your name's Trader? Well, I suppose it saves confusion. But my dad's the blacksmith. I can't sell them to my dad. He made them. Save your schnapps. Wait, they invented the floppy disk? Look at that. Alright, let's sell some stuff. Okay, so I've got... So I get 7.1. I'm going to try and haggle with her.
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
I would like 8 gold, please. I don't like all this point nonsense. There you go, 8 gold, and we'll call it a deal.
Satisfied?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Alright. Alright, we'll call it 7.6.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Thank you. I like this. This is cool.
Watch where you're going.
I'll shut this door for you. La 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 la. Ah, the pub.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting
even
his
the
shit.
Austrian dukes Albrecht
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear
on
for yourself.
Sigismund's side. Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
You woke up
What
the
do I
chicken.
care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea.
Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
So do we go throw shit? I feel like this would be a bad idea. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the hero of the game. Chief Shit Thrower. I can't remember. I saw something at the top. Hey, Inatooth, how's it going? I try to stay away from spoilers. I mean, if I'll look into moving it for next stream, but I ain't gonna muck around with it now. I don't know, it's the best I can think up of on short notice. So, should I? Yes or no? I feel like I shouldn't. Because, like, Dad's already upset at us for, like, not getting the sword all sorted out, and I'm meant to be getting my shit together. Haha. You know, I'm meant to be, No. I'm just going to check my emails quickly. I'm expecting some important news. And nothing relevant. Okay. Alright, let's say no.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
That's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, Hal, how could you possibly chance like this?
Quite easy. Right. Which one do I go to? E for sword fighting. Oh, B for sword fighting, E for ale. Pope Ponyface. Albert IV of Habsburg. Albert's a king. Or a lord. I didn't mean to trespass. How do I get into where I... where's the pub? I thought this was the tavern. This doesn't look very tavern-y. Charcoal burner Havel. Hi. Wait. You're Bianca.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Okay, so shall I flirt or ale? Pope Ponyface. Who's Pope Ponyface? So apparently this is my girlfriend. Actually, if it's gonna be my girlfriend, I'm just gonna flirt.
You're a beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Let's talk trade.
I need ale for Father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thank you, my
Thanks.
lord.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanyek?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Save your schnapps! The game order saves from time to time at important points in each quest and when you sleep. If you want to save the game yourself, you must drink the potion Save Your Schnapps. However, this is an alcoholic drink. You always have a maximum of 3 of your... Oh. So to save the game, I have to get drunk. Hello, chickens. Ah, yeah, that was my important question, actually, was what...
Do you want to learn something? No, I don't think so. Thanks. Suit yourself. Hail to... Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Greetings, Henry.
Sure.
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
I'm gonna go see if I can turn this stuff into Dad. I can't remember how the hell to get there. I want a bow and arrow. About the things you wanted.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Shall I own up to the sword fighting lesson? Or I'll just say not yet. I have everything he wants, but obviously the game won't let me. Spear and shield. I'm thinking bow and arrow. Should I own up to it? I feel like that would end up in tears. But I also feel if I go to this sword fighting lesson, then I'll like lose track of time, and then my dad's like, "But I was waiting for all this stuff you needed. What am I missing? Nothing. I've got everything. Just need to go to the sword fighting lesson." I got his charcoal, I got the dead money, and I got his, the sword stuff. It's because I want to go to a sword fighting lesson. Well, I say Henry wants to go to a sword fighting lesson. Yep. I got that. The cross guard. I got the cross guard, got the charcoal, and I got his beer. And I collected the debt money. So it's literally committing to the
Not yet. I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword today. Or do you want me to look a fool in front of Sir Radzik?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
It's because he wants to go sword fighting. But yeah, I've done everything. It's literally go to the sword fighting. Yeah, I'll go to the sword fight. I won't admit to it because I just feel that that will end in... Where am I going? This way. My head injury's not almost healed. Wait, why is there's blood on my screen? Am I dirty? Or is it my head injury? Did I have a bath? I think I washed, didn't I? Sheep, run! Ah, there he is.
So, can we get started?
Yes.
We can. Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
But I don't know what you've taught me.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Good. 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 Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
You can change strikes together, start a new attack as soon as the previous attack ends. You can change... Okay.
Alright.
I think I botched that one.
There you go. Alright, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master.
Yep, thank you. Hopefully that beer didn't get too warm in my pocket while I was fighting. Take his arm off. It was a wooden sword, grr. Time to visit Dad. Yes. Dad, I got your beer. Dad. Toad. I got your beer, Toad.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Yes, Toad. Dad. Dad, Toad.
By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it.
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish, so what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, and not your fists.
He looks like Toad. And why didn't you just tell him we had no part of it?
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip.
Got a bollocking as if I had a part in it.
I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
It's not a file.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Oh, my motors have gone off. Ah!
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
I've already got them. I picked them up earlier. I wonder why I had your nails in my trunk.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
I've already got the nails, dude. And I think she fancies me.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
You were staring too, Dad.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it.
Thank you very much for the host, Dom. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome to everyone joining us from Dom's channel.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Thank you, Gur, as well.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Ominous.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
So, Dad, will you teach me how to use a sword?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll
I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
One horse kick. Oh, and all the valuables are just happen to be in one little bag. It's not the way to the castle, Sam.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back!
Henry,
Get through the gates!
why don't you listen to your dad, man? That is how I realised I was the Dragonborn.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
Why do people call me Hal? Is that like short for Henry?
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Quest started. Run. What's my objective? I wonder what all those fires on the horizon meant. I don't know whether that was that or... Where am I going? This way. So when is this? 15th century, I think. Ramsey said. So it's in olden times.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you.
Yeah. Horse riding. WSD, trot is the horse's basic pace. Caps lock, walk gives your horse a chance to recover. W plus left shift, canter ideally combines a faster pace with horse's endurance. W left shift, gallop is the fastest gait, but it'll soon deplete the horse's stamina. Follow a path. Left shift, your horse is smarter than some people and will stick to the path you're on if you just give him his head. Just begin cantering and don't steer him. Your horse's stamina indicator. When galloping, if you try to push your horse when its stamina is low, it may throw you. Galloping can be exhausting and can deplete your stamina too, especially if you're not an experienced horseman. Okay.
Go to hell, you tatter beast!
I don't know, I might regret this. I don't know how to get my sword out. Excuse me.
Puppy jab on me head.
I don't know how to get my sword out! How do I equip my sword? Oh, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out how to get my sword out. Dude, give me a second. Controls. Combat. Abort attack. E. Block. Draw melee weapon. Okay. Holy shit, there's loads of them. Okay. Bossy. X. Okay. Sorry, Teresa. I can't. That's too many. That wound must be bandaged, which Henry hasn't learned yet to do. You have to quickly get to someone who can help you. I'm bleeding, and I don't know how to bandage it. Oh, hello! I'm out of here. I have to, I just remembered. I have discovered Rovna. Rovna looks like a pretty town.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Left? I went left. Don't stop running. Exactly. Oh, there's still 3 of them. Go away. Excuse me, sir. Can you act as a distraction for me? I'm on an important mission. But get him! Get him! Get him! He called your mum a mean person. I'm not very good at history. I enjoyed history. Ow! That's probably my butt.
Run for it!
Run for it, guys. They're after me, but run for it.
Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz!
Yeah, I enjoyed history at school, but I've forgotten half of the stuff I learned at school. Also, apparently horse combat's not a thing. If only I had a bow. Why's my screen getting redder and redder? I think I'm going to die. Got here on time though. That arrow's still on my leg.
Oh my god! Wait! Jesus Christ! Help!
Skalitz has been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose! Halt your Hosen inne!
Maybe it's ranged. Maybe well, I mean, don't forget. I'm a blacksmith's son. I'm not a soldier. So that's the thing, I'm not the Chosen One, I'm not the Dragonborn, I'm not any of that. I'm literally a blacksmith's son who likes getting drunk and sleeping with the tavern wench. Those are my skills.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
That hurt. I've got no drink.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
I like that guy. It's not royalty, he doesn't stick his pinky out.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
I can't remember Ramses. I'm tired and I'm hungry and I have blood on my clothes. Can I borrow some wine? Wait, what? Oh, I can jump.
didn't forget to check the supplies like I told you yesterday?
No, sir. I checked and it seems everything's in order.
All right. But buy a couple of kegs of wine when you've done your other chores. Make sure it's good. No slop.
You can count on me, sir.
Oh, sorry. I apologise, I didn't know that was a private room. Let me...
What was that?
What was that? It must have been the wind. Oh no, it's Oblivion all over again. I'm going this way. I have a bath.
Oh, damn it, I'm hungry.
Hello.
You fled from Skalitz? How did you manage that?
You're just staring at Sir Robart. Love. You're just absolutely staring at him.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
You can say that again.
I heard about your father.
What? What the?
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss. Sir Divish has suffered his and we won't forget it.
Oh, God. Eat.
You're not that hungry, dude.
Food.
You learned kitchens.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Yes.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
It's not wise to ignore hunger. The longer Henry doesn't eat, the weaker he gets. If he fasts long enough, he can even die. Different foods have different properties. E.g., an apple won't fill you up like a roast duck, but it will stay fresh. I was reading that. I'm just gonna take all the food. Wait, can I eat from your pot? I'll have one more, please. Oh, what?
Look where you're going!
I'll
You're
have the
that lad from Skalitz. What in heaven's name happened there?
Well, murder, pillaging. You know, the usual. Just borrowing your cheese. Stealing everything. I'm just gonna take the whole thing. She said I can eat my fill.
I'm sorry about what happened to you, but it's no excuse for rudeness.
I'm not being rude. I'm just stealing all your apples. How's that being rude? Look, let me come say sorry. I apologize if I've offended you. You won't even let me speak to you. You don't even have a name. Right, I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna eat a duck. Why did my speech and charisma go down? It has oh no, no alcohol. Nourishment 26, energy -6, alcohol none, durability 2 days, freshness 100%. Hello, Cadenzra. How's it going? I'm off to bed. Can I? Yeah.
Put that weapon away, or you'll be asking for.
Sorry, what? I wasn't actually stealing anything, I was told to eat it all. Wait, I'm that tired? Oh my god. Stop blinking! I'm trying to run. So how's it going, Cadenzra? Where's the door? Did I go the wrong way? Sorry, I'm a bit lost. I've never been to this castle. Stop blinking! It'd be better if my character stopped blinking and getting tired. Is this my room? You outside, your stamina and eloquence will gradually decrease. Sleep is the solution. Find an available bed, which you'll recognize from the icon on the compass. Sit on it, launch sleep, and set how long you want to sleep for. How long do I want to sleep for? Oh wow, your hunger goes down, but your energy goes up. Can't sleep longer than 12 hours. I'll get up at 5 o'clock. Oh, I didn't take my boots off! No!
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Have my boots on. Goes down when you're tired and drunk. It might well do.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
I was sleeping!
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
I'm sorry, but I've just got out of a long-term relationship. It didn't quite work out right. She was slightly murdered. Plus you're a lady. And, you know, I'm a blacksmith's son. So it doesn't quite work out. So should I talk to her then? I kind of think she's, like... How do you know it's long-term? My mother told me that I was dating her for quite a while. I'd been courting her. So should I talk about it? I need to take my shoes off, man. I'm in bed. I should have took them off. I don't know whether it makes a difference or not. Yeah, why not? Let's tell the story.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Oh, I got time. We'll do it in order. So I went to collect the debt.
A fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunnish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Yep.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
I'm going to stick with these charisma ones.
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
I think they did kill Bianca, but I don't remember if they did.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
I helped her!
That's terrible.
Did I?
How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
Oh, you poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probislavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
I feel like she shouldn't come to me with this.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Although it does help with backstory, but still, I don't think she should come to me, a peasant, and bitch about her life. Just feels highly inappropriate. Take off your boots! No! It is my own fault, I left them on. Here on now, let it be known. Oh, my monitors. No! I can't see the cutscenes.
Move in, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back! Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
That's not quite how it happened, but okay.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
And all of a sudden, I'm like the local celebrity as well. I don't know whether that would actually happen in real life. But I guess I got PTSD. Oh, it's still night. Take the torch. Where's the batteries? If you need a light at night, use your torch by holding I, or is that 1? If you want to keep your left hand free, for example, to use the shield, it's better to drink Nighthawk's potion for better night vision. I don't think that was an I. It was a 1. I wonder what's in here. Excuse me. I'm going to try stealthy. I don't have a lockpick. Okay. Oh yeah, and I'm doing a poll to decide what the second game will be. I forgot about that. It's a pretzel symbol that way. I wonder what the pretzel means. Damn it, it's raining.
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
I can't see a sausage. Oh, there we go. Wow. Holding a light will make you light blind. Or night blind. What's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
So, can I help fight and can I get some armor? I'm in peasant clothing. Those graphics, yo.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
What about that parcel package that I gave the guardsman? Nice graphics, yo. And yeah, weather's a thing in this, as you can see. Helps with
Men,
sneaking.
tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice, or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Give me a bow and some armor.
Henry, I need to have a word with you.
You're giving me the bow and armor?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Wait, I'm on watch now without weapon, or...? Can someone get me some binoculars? I can't see. I feel like that's a terrible idea. Yeah, it is. What does a watch need other than eyes and hands or a mouth? Well, armor, bow and arrow. Ooh. Oh. Stealing though. Ah! Well. Well, because at the moment I'm in peasantry gear, and if this ends up in a fight, I want armor. And a weapon. I mean, up here at the moment, what am I going to do with my sword? Yell at them? You hear something?
God be with you.
I feel like I shouldn't distract them.
What do you think about that surprise during the night?
I was surprised, all right.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Wait until morning. Oh, so nothing's going to happen. You're a watchman on a wall. Watchmen signal more experienced guards trouble. No, I get that, but I still want armor. Exactly like the French knights in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, I could do. So wait till morning. I'll wait 2 hours. That's 3 hours. It's fine. Does the sun come up in Europe land? What a beautiful morning. Let's stop raining. What's my current quest? Wait until the morning. I'm still waiting. Ugh. Looks very clear though. Wait until...
Everyone to the Bailey battlement. Quickly, we have visitors.
We have visitors! 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 Yay! We have visitors. I'm here.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Where am I going exactly? Oh, what's going on here? Game froze. Outer battlements. So you would rather me sit there for 2 hours? 3 hours, actually.
Jesus! We're going to hit them like skeletons.
Ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Hey, Undead. How's it going?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Hey wolves, welcome. How's it going? Oh, I thought he was going to give the signal to attack then.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
get on with you, Robard.
I thought he was gonna go like, ah, give it some. Bury your loved ones in skillets, talk to Sir Robard, get a horse.
Did I tell you about my wife's lace making?
No, I didn't know she did that.
I'll talk to Robard first. Robard.
God be with you.
And you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
I feel like using my charisma skill would be best at this point.
Sir Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Oh, well that sucked.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
It's a strong position.
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Fair enough.
Where did these Cumans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said, that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
So, I gotta stay here, I think. I guess.
What is it?
That's what I took from that. Oh, I still wanna bury my loved ones and get a horse.
Hey!
What? Oh, you want me to get you hay? There's some cabbages here. Does that count? Okay.
Them with the strange clothes and iron masks on their faces. Aye, I saw them.
Am I hungry? A little bit. Not much.
safe.
So where am I going to get? Where was my horse? No.
By tomorrow morning.
Okay. Didn't think that would work. Do 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 do. Ow! Hello. I'm looking for my horse. I also want to know what the pretzel stands for. Ramsey's Guest Bakery. I guess pretzel store. Hello. Is my horse in here? I haven't got any lockpicks. How's the game been? Hi. What? It's okay. I haven't really got very far at the moment. I would say I'm still doing the prologue. I'm not stealing a horse. Elena. Beep, beep, beep. A little bit buggy. But, you know, can't complain. Apparently your horse has got like an autopilot kind of thing going on. Ah. Day, sir. I'd like to leave. Can I go? Radim, I would like to leave, please.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Let out? It makes it sound like I'm some sort of criminal.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up, all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
I'm not a criminal, no, and I'm not a prisoner. They're obviously just doing what my lord told me to do. Right, horse, wait there. I need armor. I need armor. Told you I needed armor. Left or right? What should I take? The one with the pretty picture or the one with the squares? I haven't got any lockpicking. Long distance arrow. Oh, maybe I should shut this door. I just borrowed some arrows. Pretty picture? Okay. Still make sure no one sees you, but even selling the loot isn't easy. You might get away with selling a stolen apple, but word will get around if you steal something valuable, and traders will recognize it. Try to go into a trader as far away as possible from the scene of the theft, or find so many deals in stolen goods as a matter of course. How do they know it's stolen? Down here. I don't have a lockpick. What's the trouble? What's up here? Maybe, yeah, the rarer loot and stuff. What kind of character am I doing? Well, I've kind of been focusing on speech and charisma with a little bit of agility. Apparently I'm allowed to borrow stuff as well. Topics. Right, I'm thinking... I might sell some stuff. Wait, where is that A telling me to go anyway? It is telling me to go in here. I think specifically it's telling me to go in there. Right, I need to go find a blacksmith or something. I need to find someone that sells lockpicks. I don't trust you. I don't know why. Oh, it's a lockpick. I'm taking the long way to where I'm going. Naturally. Okay, so I just did a big loop. Not to worry. Oh, sorry. Is there crafting? Can you make? There is. I guess there's crafting.
Are you serious?
I'm as serious as a heart attack. I need pretzel. It's the kitchen. It's not the bakery. It's the kitchen. Hello.
Are you
Sorry.
serious?
Sorry. Yeah, no, there is crafting. I don't know how to craft. Maintenance. Weapons you repair with the repair kit have a 10% stronger attack until they get 2 damaged. Pickpocketing, reading, stealth. Reading? Horsemanship, herbalism, drinking, alchemy. Reputation Scarlet's is pretty good. They're all dead, but it's pretty good. Oh wait, what menu was I just on then? Just saw crafting. I think I saw crafting. Yeah, craft. Written works, examine. Oh, it's honing attempts, weapons sharpened, potions brewed. So I don't think I can actually make weapons, but I can like sharpen them. I don't know, I haven't got overly far yet. I'm looking for maybe like a blacksmith or something here. Ah, trader. Here we go. Of course. Can I take a shortcut? No. Okay. Whoever's house that is, it's important. Just wanted to take a shortcut through his garden. Trader. You the trader? Nope. This trader you speak of. Oh, did I really just jump down there? I bet it's that house there. What a numpty.
There's not many brigands.
What happens if you attack a chicken? I attacked a chicken in a game once. It got very violent. I was murdered. What kind of shop is this? hell? What the fluff muffins is going on?
I heard they eat their prisoners and make broth from corpses.
Am I stupid? Am I being legitimately stupid? Oh, it is a baker, but it is the kitchen in a way. Alright, let's try this again. I just want to buy some stuff, man. Right. It's telling me that's blocked and it's not there. And this is definitely not a shop. Can't climb the roof. What about this? It's not a shop either. Oh, hello. No. How do I get out of here? How do I get out? I'm stuck. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Good day, sir. Can I borrow your uniform?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Yes. Is there a trader somewhere?
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, 'cause he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
Thank you. Who? Wait, maybe it's that guy that's like...
Found a fresh pile of human bones. That'd be a shame. Fine trees like that. Aye.
It's him.
My respects to you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
No. I got no money. I just want a lockpick. Treasure map? How much for 10 lockpicks? 180 gold? You gotta be kidding me, mate. I will buy 2. 36 gold. I don't even have any gold. 120 for a treasure map? Alright, I better sell some shit, yo. Oh, what? How does he know it's stolen? Right, I'm gonna sell all my cheese, because cheese, everybody loves cheese. I got nothing to sell. 29 gold. I need to make some money. Alright, I'll have to buy 1 lockpick, I guess. 11 gold for a lockpick. Right, okay. I might be able to whittle him down a bit, especially if I sell some shit. Right, I better sell all my apples. You can have my bread roll. I don't know what that is. Within 1 minute will cure light wounds or dispel hangover effects. Okay, I'm going to keep that. Quite handy. You can have my roast duck as well. Alright, let's haggle.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
Right, you want 7.5. I will give you... Wait, what? I can't remember now. Oh wait, he's giving me 7.5. confused. This is the weird... I'm not paying 8.5. I want to bring down the price. Right, let's give him 5.
Are we agreed?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
6.5. Alright, let's say 6.
Tough luck.
What? Seriously? That was a good deal.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
That was a good deal, yo. Right. Do this again then, shall we?
Let's talk about the price.
Aye.
Right, let's start off with 6.
Are we agreed?
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
Alright, 6.5.
What do you say to this?
That's not enough.
Fine, 7.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Bloody lockpick. Better be worth it. I don't even know how to lockpick. Like rocket science in this. Right, I need some privacy.
If you don't clear off quick, it'll be the worse for you.
I think I got spotted. Did you spot me? How did you know where I was?
Can I do unedited?
Yes. Can you open that chest? Right. Oh, I was going to save it, but you can't save. Right. Help. In order to pick locks, you must have at least one lockpick in your inventory, although it's better to have 1 or 2 spare since they get worn with use, and in the worst case can break. You start the actual lockpicking process by holding E on the lock. You will then see a diagram of the lock mechanism, in which you have to find the right spot to insert the lockpick. How close you are to the sweet spot is indicated by the size of the cursor, and it turns gold when you find it. If you turn the mechanism without having the lockpick in the correct position, the mechanism will stick, which will damage the lockpick or even break it. Any damage to the lockpick will produce a noise which can draw unwanted attention, and breaking it will cause an even louder snap. Then when you have to use the lockpick D to turn the whole lock mechanism at the same time, you have to coordinate the movement of the lock with the rotation of the mechanism because of the rotation shifts the position of the sweet spot. So I've got a... What the fluff muffins? That is going to be impossible. Did I save? No, of course not. I should have done, really. Right, so inventory. Hat. Red coat. Groshen, groshen, groshen. There's lots of dosh in this big bad world. All the things I could buy. Gloves. Right, let's just go to armor first off. Light padded armor. Why do I get the feeling that things aren't quite... Right, let's start again. Let's take off everything. Right, I'm naked. Okay, good. That works. Right, so... That's on. Equip that. Put a green shot on. Put the gloves on. the light padded armor on there. Put that on. Put that on. I'm not going to put the red scarf on. They can go on. My old boots can stay on. Weapons. Needle. I have needle. Wait, what have I got in place at the moment? Wait, I thought I had that. I do. Stab damage. Right, weapons. Why doesn't that show up? Because it's a quest item. That's actually slightly worse than I guess. 5 and 45. 69. Charisma? Why does charisma have anything to do with it? Actually boosts my charisma. Ah, there we go, look. Shows me there, look. Slightly worse damages. Cool. Equip that. I'll equip the bow. I'll equip the arrows. So now I am a soldier. I will go save by going to sleep quickly. Oh wow, I can hear my Oh, I thought there'd be exciting stuff in here, but there isn't. Heard my armor rattle.
Is someone there?
I'm gonna sleep for an hour. Then it'll be like 11 o'clock and stuff. I hate it when my headset turns off. I need nourishment. Oh, did I really hit sleep? Damn it. How do I cancel? I didn't take my boots off. Such a... what is... rebel.
Jesus!
No, I'm Henry. I just want to get in.
Be a bit more.
Just want to eat out of the pot. Oh, it won't let me out of the pot. And I've eaten all the other food. Oh wait, there's wine here. I'll take the wine. Shouldn't have sold all that food.
Hey, watch it.
I am watching it. You watch it. Alright, let's go. So what happens if I better not push that button actually. Horse! You're still there, loyally waiting for me. Good job.
My respects to you.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone...
I won't.
Hey! Open the gate!
Elena, we're going for a walk. Thank you, sir. Which way am I going? Left. Take a left. Flee the castle. It makes it sound like I'm in... oh, how do I... I've forgotten how to autopilot the horse. Never mind. Let's run. I wonder if that girl made it. The one that I apparently saved. Ooh, what's going on?
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own.
Why? Why would I get rid of a horse?
Looks like they've already gone.
Don't run like a lunatic. Get in the bushes. Hide. Shall I loot them for shinies? Taking all the nettles.
Jesus.
Oh my god, there is a loot button. I can't. That's disgusting. I don't know, you look rich. Dried mushrooms and pretzels. Well, I am hungry. Steal? Is it stealing? Is it really stealing? I guess it is. Not illegal to look, though. Well, apparently some people care. I mean, these are all civilians. I'm kind of hungry. Right, let's go. What about the horse? The horse hasn't got anything. Ooh, poppy. Gathering all the poppy. I don't know if I should, like, collect all this. Alright, who are you?
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. I'll chop you to pieces, you rat!
What shall I do then? He's a bandit, so I don't know what kind of person we are yet. Release him unconditionally, let him go disarmed or continue combat. Obviously there's no dialogue option to talk to him. So, we've gone for a charismatic agility person. So, bow and arrow, light armor, try and talk our way in and out of problems. So when it comes to fighting people, let him go disarmed.
Get going then. But leave that weapon right where it is.
Very well.
Hey, Grugel King. Most people don't want to die, so they may surrender. The victor can then decide
I'll
what
have
to
to
do
get
with them.
something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Do you have any food I could borrow? It's for a good cause. He attacks. Well, you kind of ran off. Is it really stealing? I mean, I need food. I need to eat in this game. Kind of glad to give you that option. Well, yeah, it is. I mean, sometimes it does pay to talk to them because they might have information. Yeah, I yield, I yield. Don't kill me, I surrender. And then they just kind of run off and... I don't know, actually, I feel like torch out in this condition is a bad idea. Bandages. I'm sorry, I actually do feel a little bit bad for this because it's like steal. It's not just looting shinies off a person. I'm actually stealing people and it's like... I know they don't need it anymore. Being the good Christian people we are, they probably want me to have the food. Still, it sucks. He's got money, the money will come handy. Ooh, an axe. It's a weapon. I'll take the pretzel. I'll leave the axe. Actually, no, I'll take the axe because I might be able to sell it. Not robbing dead people. I'm just looting shinies.
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burner.
What charcoal burner? He sold me charcoal. Is someone hanging around? What are they doing? Oh, it's getting wet. Do you know what? I was out in the rain all day today. I got cold. Wet. Poor soul. Can I cut him down? Oh, they've been there a while. Never mind. Wait, where did that torch go? Oh, I'm holding it. Blood on my sword.
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Wait, what if I find my girlfriend? We had a breaking up. We broke up because she's dead. Pretzel, bring it to the pretzel shop. Yes, sell them pretzels. I discovered shrine. Read. Zach Kelly, Tony Long, Sean. Okay. I feel like there's gonna be more bandits somewhere. I should try some stealth. Been very quiet. I mean, one guy. Seriously? I thought this place would be crawling. You've discovered fast travel point. This is just like Helgen. I don't think it will come back. I can't get in that way. I don't really want to climb up that way. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Ah, there's a way that way. The way I kind of escaped, I guess. Yeah. Yes, I know. That map is way more colourful than you expected. It's a really cool map. I don't know how big it is. Very medievally. I like it. That didn't work. Okay, he's not willing to vault it. Kind of gives up halfway through. There might actually be shinies in here. Ah, see, look, shinies. Stealing a cabbage? Well, Cabbage Man might have something to say about that. I won't steal his cabbages. I don't even know where I'm going. Maybe I should just keep going this way. I wonder what this game would be like with track IR. It's got track IR support, so as I turn my head and that, the guy in the game turns his head. What would it be like in VR? That'd be awesome. I wonder if they were planning on doing it. I kind of feel like a torch out would be helpful. Keep me slightly dry, I don't know. This is where we saved that girl. Say saved. Said I helped her, but all I did was interfere. Her would-be assaulters. Okay, here's the path I took earlier. Secret pathway up to the castle. I wonder how fast you get tired and whether it's like exacerbated by how much you run around and how much you fight and... More poppy. So actually I'm gonna quickly go into menu. Maybe I need like a mortar and pestle. Do like herbalism stuff. But I am wondering... Wait, did I just... No, okay. I am wondering if, like, my lord actually is a traitor. Because at the moment it's like, okay, he was our lord, so I'm loyal to him, plus the attackers killed my parents, so I hate him for it. But then it's like, is he actually... Was my lord an actual bad guy? Because he kind of does seem a bit slimy. I can't go this way. I just ran all this way to find out I can't go this way. Thanks, game. GG. I don't think I can get close. Right. Kind of want to go this way. But also as well, guys, do let me know what you think of the game, either on Twitch or Discord or whatnot. Woodcutter's Camp. I like how I'm discovering all this stuff, but it's destroyed, it's ruined. But yeah, I'm also hosting a poll as well, exclamation mark poll. Albert will give you the details. I'm going to be basically playing 2 games at a, well, I say at a time. 2 games will be in the streaming rotation. This will be one of them. And then the other one will be decided by you guys in the poll. And then the way I'm thinking of doing it is 2 days, one game, 2 days, another game. We'll have another day for a movie night or TV show night kind of thing. And then I'll have 2 days off. See, it wants me to get close, but everywhere's blocked off. Tried going that way, I'm now there. Oh wait, no, I went there, there, so I've got to go there then. What's the kind of slow down grey thing that keeps happening? Out of stamina. That's when I go out of stamina. I know you can't quite see it. A couple of people have mentioned that my overlay isn't the best. So I'll play around with it off stream. But I got a little stamina bar just below my health bar. Aha!
The bailiff. He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand.
Take his money though. Actually, I feel like I should take a bandage.
You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon them like me.
Ooh, a torch. Oh, I thought that was Dad then, but it's not.
No. Why? Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it. Just wait a moment. I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you like this.
Aww. It's actually really sad.
As a keepsake to remember you by, my dearest.
Apparently I'm over encumbered. Food. Let's eat an apple or two. Oh, I'm over nourished now. Oh wait, what was that? Oh, I got food poisoning. Whoops. Where's my mum and dad anyway? Died a little up here, didn't they? Oh, cutscene. That was my girlfriend, by the way, that Bianca lady. Ex-girlfriend, I guess.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
This is really sad. We already had that conversation like yesterday morning. And I was all like, yeah, but I want to go travel the world, Dad. Oh, Dad's got money. Thanks, Dad. So I gotta go find a shovel, I guess. I just hear voices. What do you reckon, friend or foe? Got a shovel.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Vishak, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Mutt. And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
You robbing the butcher?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
What happened to Teresa?
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you get away?
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
So, should I ask him to borrow the spade, or should I question his looting? Oh wait, he's got more combat than me, strength than me. He's got 9, I got 5. But I got reputation with him. Or should I just yell, fuck you? What do you guys reckon I should do? Ask him nicely to borrow the spade. Why is my hat dirty? It was clean on this morning. Guess the walk here got a bit grubby. Also, I don't know what this sounds like. I don't know whether it's my headset or whether it's the actual game, but I keep losing bloody sound quality. I'm kinda gonna question his looting.
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
Oh, okay, that didn't quite end up how I wanted it to be. Well, scared him off. I gotta learn how to shoot a bow as well. Poor dog.
Easy there, boy. You know me. And your good master won't be needing this anymore.
Take his money. Wait, does money weigh stuff? Doesn't, okay. I only took his money. Dig a grave under the linden tree and bury your parents. Yeah, but it's fine if I do it. I didn't rob him. I asked the dog permission, the dog let me. Obviously, the dog didn't want him looting him. I was chosen to take that money. I'm the chosen one, after all. Which is the linden tree? The one over there. Can't sprint, I'm over encumbered. I need to sort out my inventory, man. I'm like 3 over. Can't eat. I should get rid of stuff. I don't know. I'll sell stuff as soon as I can. The character's a damn hypocrite. No one... I asked the herd a question and no one answered, so I was like, right, that's it, I'll choose. I'll yell at him for looting and then I'll get any shinies that are shiny. I didn't take his food off him, I left the food for the dog. Besides, the money will help pay for the funeral expenses of burying my parents.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it here.
So how do I dig? Ah, start digging. Make like a diglet. Dig, dig, dig. Stop raining yet. You gonna help me, doggy, or just stand there?
So, let's get to it.
This sucks. This is really depressing. Why'd you have your sword in your hand? What are you gonna do? Cut him into pieces? Are you gonna bury him with the sword? I don't think he knows how to do it, really.
Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help?
Yes, please.
Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Oh, it's
Who
this
are you?
bastard.
What do you want? Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore.
I shouldn't have threatened him.
Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt!
Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Why do I have to fight the big guy first? Wait, what? I didn't even get started.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. Well, I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
George! Disperse this rebel!
Fuck.
I think I'm gonna get a bollocking, aren't I, for leaving the castle. But hey, Teresa, I saved her, so she saved me. And he stole my sword. I just wanted to bury my parents. Yeah, this is the prologue. Or the introduction, or however you want to call it. It took me 3 hours to do the tutorial. Unless it's the whole game. I've beat the game. I think I just beat the game. Wait, which is it? Tutorial? Prologue? Intro? Ending? Oh, look at that view, man. Gotta say though, they've outdone themselves in the graphics. It's a very beautiful game. Also, I think I got a new girlfriend. You hope it was the intro? Yeah, £40 for a 3-hour game, yo. Like, look at this beautiful world we've made. It's not part of the game. Oh, my cup's up too. Your uncle's dead, yeah. You see a half-murdered body? Well, fully murdered, actually, not half. Well, Teresa isn't dead. I think that's Teresa there, the one that called those guys goat fuckers. Saved her from the bandits. And by doing that, she then saves me. So what happens if I didn't save her at the start? By saved, I only ran up to the guys and just interrupted them in their business. So yeah, choices matter in this game. Choices matter. But I didn't have a chance to fight that dude, man. I guess it was scripted, I don't know. Oh, PTSD time. Objective started, save your parents. Sure. Can't see shit, yo. Oh, whoops, sorry. I can't tell who's what, man. This is trippy. I discovered fast travel? What, in my nightmares? Fast travel to your nightmares. But you can't fast travel out.
Some help?
My character's got some serious PTSD, man. Understandably. Ugh, why do I feel like I'm in a horror film? You discovered fast travel.
Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
You just woke me up! If you left me sleeping, I would have stayed in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
You woke me up, woman. A few delirious days later. You discovered the miller.
You're awake.
Yep, I'm awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
I'm tired, let's go back to sleep.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Thank you. And even later. How long have I been conked out?
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humour back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
This entire game so far as you getting beaten up? Yes. Like I said, I'm not the chosen one.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill, my uncle's mill at Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Outside Mill is your new home. You can sleep here whenever you want, and your own trunk here. The contents of this trunk will be available to you in all your homes and rented lodgings. Ooh, all your homes. I get to buy homes. Sounds pretty cool. Which one's my trunk? This one? Get father's sword back, find out who led the reign on skeleton, and avenge your family. Whoa. Treasure maps. Oh, I know what that's all for. Oh, hey, my uniform, my stuff's no longer stolen. I should probably put some clothes on. Do I have a horse? Inventory, weapons, clothes, armor. I don't have anything on. Oh, that was my chest with all my stuff in. Okay, fair enough. I'll take out everything because I can't remember what. Leave the ring in there. Right, so let's put on a weapon. Bow, arrows, armor. Put on the green shirt, but it'll probably come off in a minute. Yeah. That on, old boots. Goes on there. Red scarf takes over that, so I'm not going to put that on. Trousers. Ooh. I lose conspicuousness. So more body armor makes me more conspicuous and less noisy. I wonder my shield. I have a shield. Did you steal my shield? Ah, it's there. Right, until I find... Actually, no, I will take most stuff out of here, actually. Weapons, I'll take all of this. I'll leave that in there. Food, I'll take with me. Oh, I was going to leave that in there, but... So I just took everything but the ring. Okay, cool. Right. Being able to read was a very rare skill in the Middle Ages, and a common blacksmith's son certainly wouldn't have been literate. You can open a book and try to make sense out of the glyphs, and then you will... Oh. Alright, okay, so what have I got to do? Oh, I'm hungry. I need to eat. She left me food here. Oh, nom, 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 nom. Oh yeah, I'm over encumbered again. So what's the A stand for? Talk to Miller. Ah, so I got Vengeance, Awakening. Go to Berkstein to see Sir Radzig. Get Father Sword back, find and avenge your parents. That's the main quest, obviously. I got the good thief. Miller Peshek and his niece Teresa took care of me while I was at death's door. I owe my life. Alright, fair enough. So that's what that symbol means. But first off, I need to find a shop, really. Where's my horse? I don't have a horse. Okay then.
Hey, youngster!
Henry, thanks for taking care of me.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Okay. So this sounds like the Thieves Guild or some such. What you guys reckon then? Unconventional work, or be honest and just pay my debt? What you guys reckon we should do? These sort of questions will be defining our character and how we'll be playing. Oh, that's overfilled. And that's my foot that just got wet. So yeah, what you guys reckon I should do? Oh, I just spilled Pepsi everywhere. Now my pajamas are wet. One. Twitch delay's a pain in the ass. I'm kind of tempted to say no and be the good guy. Although stealing kind of sounds fun. Oh well, we've been kind of stealing so far though, but it's kind of been it's been a necessity. I haven't stole for greed and money. I've stole because I wanted to bury my dead parents. So I don't think you could really call that necessity, but no, I'm gonna say forget it.
I'm not sure dealing with corpses is a job for me. I don't want that kind of stain on my conscience or my reputation. Find someone else.
Suit yourself. I gave you a chance to work off your debt. Don't think you can wriggle out of it. I want my groschen back, and quick. Otherwise, I'll make your life hell. Believe me.
Just tell me how much I owe you. Just tell me how much I owe you.
Can you tell me... That's all.
What were you doing?
Sorry, I didn't mean I hit you. Didn't notice I hit you. I'm gonna quickly save. Is that bad? I hope it saves. I guess that's what the spinny icon is down there. I am, though, however, gonna call it a night because I'm up at 5. That's why I started streaming early, so I could still get the full 3 hours in. Oh, there's a save. Oh, it cost me a save of schnapps. Okay, fine. Just wasted a drink. Right, so I'm gonna end that there. I will I'll probably come back tomorrow, actually, I think. I think I'll come back tomorrow. It's a brilliant game, absolutely brilliant game, and I really want to find out more about it. I don't know what time I'll be getting home, because I've got to get the bus home at the moment, because I haven't got the car, and what time my food will be, but I think as soon as I'm ready, I'll probably stream. It might be a 7 o'clock stream like it was tonight, so just bear that in mind. Keep an eye out for the alerts of me going live. It'll be posted on all my social media, Discord, and Twitch will even send out the notifications. So keep an eye on that if you do want to see more. I am doing a poll, as I say at the moment, to find out what the second game is that you'd like me to stream alongside Kingdom Come Deliverance. There's the options there. Thank you very much, Albert. And as I say, I'll play around with my schedule, figure out like whether I, because I'm going to do 2 days for one game, 2 days for another game, and then try and have like a movie night or some sort of herd gathering event. So I'm going to figure out what days I want to do that on. But anyway, for the time being, it is time for me to head off to bed. As I said, I've got to get up at 5 to catch the bus. But guys, thank you very much for joining me this evening. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and that you're looking forward to more like myself. If I don't see you beforehand though, guys, however, do enjoy this week. Good night, everybody. Take care, and I will see you all soon.